Friends, I know better than anyone that fat happens. All of those pictures you just saw were me, or rather a part of me I call Fat Angie. She was part of my life for 25 years. She moved into my house when I wasn't looking, she slept in my bed, made love to my husband, and raised my kids. So she was literally and figuratively a big part of my life. Maybe that's why it took me more than 2 decades to get rid of her. Who knows? But what I do know is that I'm better off without her. She weighed me down, got in the way of my happiness, and endangered my health. We had an epic struggle that raged for 25 years, yet I won, dropping 6 sizes in just 6 months. I believe you can win too, so stay tuned and I'll tell you how to do it.
Well, when I saw the DVD and saw the pictures of her and saw pictures of her in print, before and after, and it was just so amazing, the difference, it made me want to do it. It was so inspiring, and it made me feel that I could do it, and I did.
I think Angie's funny, she's bubbly, and she's the cutest ever. I think it's her sincerity that comes across the most. She really wants it for you. Just is, I think sometimes more than you probably want it for yourself, but it's very genuine, it's very sincere. So when she reaches out, you know, and she motivates, she grabs you and pulls you in like, you can do this. And I started thinking, I can do this, and I'm going to do this, and I did it.
Angela's like a master motivator, and the reason she's that way is because she speaks from her heart. You know that Angela's like a person that's like you. She doesn't have a nutritionist in her house. She doesn't have a personal chef in her house. She's not some celebrity who can get paid to tell you this. She's speaking from her heart, and she's telling you, how she's worked at this and how she's winning at life, and it's inspired me.
Yes, Angie's program helped me tremendously because it actually brought to mind that most things that you eat is out of habit. And that's how we get overweight. It's just by habit. It's not, you're not really wanting to eat it, or you need it, or you're hungry. It's just out of, you see it, you want it. Angie's program actually helped me to break those bad habits.
The number 6 emerged as very significant in my journey. I ate 6 meals a day for 6 months. I dropped 6 sizes. I have been free from fat for almost 6 years now. Yay! I thank God every day for the strength He gave me to fight Fat Angie. She cast a shadow over my life, and my joy at finally losing her is so huge that I absolutely live to help other people shut the door on their fat selves. Surrounded by millions of people suffering from obesity, it's surprising how lonely it can feel for some. Here to talk more about the isolation factor experienced by people with weight problems is Dr. Minnie Claiborne. Welcome.
Well, hello, fabulous Angie.
Thank you.
I just want to celebrate you.
Thank you.
How wonderful. And you mentioned that certainly obesity is a big problem, but you have to remember not all of the overweight people are together. And so depression becomes a major factor, and what you're describing are symptoms of depression, which is isolation, self-loathing, and think about it, even people who are not obese who have depression are self-loathing. And so if we look at media images and we look at people that are around us that maybe are not a reflection of who we feel that we are, it makes us more introspective. And so depression in itself contributes to obesity, and obesity contributes to depression and oppression. So it's not just one thing here. We're talking about a myriad of factors that encompass the whole person, spirit, soul, and body. And I love what you're doing. I think many, many people will be helped. You're very motivational, and you look fabulous.
Thank you so much. Well, something like 34% of Americans are now obese, meaning they outweigh the overweight. So I've been there, done that. Why is it that so many people are lonely when they have so many friends?
Because depression and obesity kind of go together often, and so they don't feel like anybody understands them. They feel like they're in a place by themselves. They're embarrassed. Many times when they go out to restaurants or they don't go out, think about how many times you want to go and meet with a friend. What do you say? Let's go do lunch. And they don't like to go do lunch not when they're being judged or they think they're being judged. And so the socialization process sometimes is not a comfortable process for people who are obese.
How many of you out there feel that way? And guess what? Even when everyone around you loves you, you can still be unhappy with yourself. And that's why I created Fat Angie. I need to think of her as a separate person because I never liked her and was never comfortable in her skin. And I didn't just think about Fat Angie, I talked to her, negotiated with her. After all, she had a lot of power over me. Look at how intimidating she looks. The small me inside really had to fight to get free. But guess what? I did it. I busted out of my size 18 jail and ultimately found freedom in a comfortable size 6. How did I do it? I made up my mind that I could. Now, I want to help you make up your mind too.
She's been there, she's done that, and that, and that. And when no diet on earth worked, Angie Evans turned to the one person who could help her. Angie Evans.
Did you see me in this dress? I was filling it all out.
Thinking thin is the key to being thin. Lose 6 sizes in just 6 months with one amazing motivational program. Drop 6 with Angie Evans.
I think we've heard enough of, you're not this, you don't add up to this, you're terrible, you look bad. We already know our shortcomings. With Angie, it was completely different. And she kind of invited you in, like, come on, let's do this. And so I was on board from the beginning.
I've been successful at this because Angela has motivated me by sharing her struggles and how embarrassed or how uncomfortable she was. I am so much the better as a result of having listened to her and watched her.
No matter how long you've battled fat, Angie gets it. Lose 6 sizes or more in 6 months with Drop 6. Find totally unique motivational techniques in this step-by-step weight loss journey. Drop 6 includes a DVD and CD for inspiration at home and on the go, a daily journal to push your progress to the limits, and a pedometer to help you count each step to success. With your order, you'll also receive this handy salad blaster absolutely free. Manage your portions and keep your veggie, fruit, and pasta salads fresh with this fun, functional gift from Angie to you.
Angie's very funny, in particular when you look at her on the DVD and how she kids around with herself, and she makes it light, even though we know losing weight can be a difficult and challenging subject. So it's exciting and very inspirational.
Let Angie help you lose 6 sizes in 6 months with Drop 6. The journey begins when you call to get started for just 2 payments of $24.95. So don't wait. Order today.